Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. As October looms, the pennant race intensifies. It's a pivotal matchup between two division rivals. Next. Hector Velasquez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, there's no doubt this club really needs Kevin Kiermaier to turn it around. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
In there at the letters 0-1. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Set to get his day started, Austin Meadows, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1-1. Two out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's laying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those two-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the two-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And it's fouled away. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fouled away. The 1-2. He's taken down and in for a ball.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. He'll check in here at 256 with 43 home runs and 103 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
いやー、ニコレコさん起きてましたか。いきなり注意から入りましたやんか。
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
今日休みでしたってことですかね。
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
男ボガース打ちましたよ。寝ようかマイクラしようかということが。あちゃー。休みでしたよね。なんか休み言うてたよ。 これが打ちたかったんです。ファール、あれでも外角の結構離れた球ですよ。あれを見事に持っていきましたな。ああ、そういうことです。寝ずにやるか、もうそのまま寝るか。あとはこの人も一発打ちたいんですよね。最近全然打ってないからね。重傷ですよ。どう見てもファールでどう見ても入ってますわ。ドカーンとこう調子を戻す一発が打ちたいな。今日の朝の名前何でしたっけ？イネルでしたっけ？あれにはやられましたからね。とことん空振りしまくってましたからね。イライラしましたね、あれは。ほんまに。ああ、今スイング。入ってんすか。谷氏が。谷氏。おっと、危なっかしい投げ方ですね。まあまあ、景気よく一発、外角の遠い球をレフトに持っていったのがね、まあ、基本的にまだマシですが、なかなかもう抑えられとったからね、ストレスが溜まりますね。かといってこの打線も超強力打線やからね、打ち出したら止まらんくなるから、ヤンキース以上にやばいですよね、このチーム。スヌールって熱帯魚用語で巻き貝のことやそうやのか。だから谷氏言ってるか。谷氏言ってるから。またヤンキース負けてますわ。昨日も負けてたんですよ。なんとしてもね、ここはね、カットカントもほんまに離されてまうからね。このバッターどう見ても都合さんに似てるんですけどね。体型といい、構え方といい、やたら都合さんに似てるって。チェジマンとかいうバッターでしょうか。雰囲気がほんまに都合さんに似てるんですよ。チェジマンでした。
Now batting, Nate Lowe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
谷氏とかカタツムリみたいのスネール。
He's set and the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground.
うわーっと、まあ飛びついたとしても間に合ってないでしょうね、あれは。
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep
ちょい
his
って
hands
書い
inside
てあ
that
るやん
ball,
か。
stay square as long as
中国人ちゃ
possible,
うんか。
and feed it into the opposite
韓
field for
国
a
人
base
み
hit.
たいです。チェジマンって書いてます。長年メジャーやってるみたいです。
Time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
まだでも28ですけどね。あ、筒香さんと同い年じゃないですか。これまた偶然。韓国人です。まあいろいろ、エンゼルスやらヤンキースやら、ブルワーズやらレイズやらと、 結構いろいろ言ってるみたい。
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
このエラーはいらんエラーですが。
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Low at second with 2 down. 3-0 now.
微妙にずれている。
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
That one's in there, 3-1.
ピッチャー陣もフル稼働でもいかんとダメですが。
With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Here's the 3-1.
うわ、
It's up to a 3-2 full
今
count
の
now.
球はやばい。
Hey, there
持
was
ってい
great
か
arm
れそうな
action
ま
on
ま。
that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. You go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
2 out here and a runner at second. Check swing grounder to the right side. Scooped up. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man
とに
left
か
on.
くもう何
We'll
と
go
し
to
て
the
も
bottom
抑え
half
て
of
いか
inning
ん
number
と
2. It's the Red Sox
終
1,
わっ
the
てまいま
Rays
すから
nothing.
ね。打線が何としても打って援護したらと
Check out
ね。
his righty-lefty splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
まだこのピッチャーの方が打ちやすいですけどね。ひねるより
Ready
は
to deliver. Here's the
断
first
点増
pitch.
しですわ。
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2014年しゃぶしゃぶで50に指定されてしゃぶしゃぶってなんすかね。なんかやばいこと
And the
した。
3-1.
麻薬ですか。ほぼレイジで、体型とかそっくりなんですよ。パッと見黙ってたらツボちゃうかっていうぐらい似てるんですよね。構え方といい、打ち方といい、なんかよう似てるんですよね。はい、ファーボールでした。しかも同じ28歳ってまた偶然に。開幕からツーラン打ちましたからね。
Stepping up now, Rafael Devers. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
さあ、このピッチャーのがまだまだいいですわ、これ。
From the belt, kicks and deals. He broke out the slide
なんか
step there.
点取れそうな気
Yeah,
がし
he's
ます。
clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Swung on and missed. Nobody out, runner on first. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
スライダーはないけど、カッターボールがあるんですよね。
3-0 pitch. Bullet
こ
back
れ
up
は
the
当た
middle.
りは良すぎて取られて
But
まう。
sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second
あの
out.
音ってちょっと捉えてますわ。
drive you crazy as a
ド
hitter.
ンピシャ
He
ですね。
drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to
飛ん
take
だとこ
hard
が悪かっ
contact as a consolation.
Striding into the box, Alex Verdugo. He takes his first cuts in this
double
one with a man
perfect
at
for
first
that.
and 2 away. He waits, now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a
よう
2-out
やく
hit.
ちょっとこうストレートに
Don't sleep on the
タイ
bottom
ミン
of
グ
the
が
order
つ
right
きま
there.
し
He
たな。
broke out an ambush tactics. First
早
pitch
すぎ
fastball
て
middle, then he's able
セ
to
カンドに飛び
drive
つく間
down
も
the
なかっ
line.
たです。おまたパーフェクト。完全に合ってきましたな。
Standing in now, Jonathan Araújo.
ああ、これは
And the two-out threat will not come to pass
ま
as
あ
the
まあ
inning
感じ
is
はよう
over.
なってきましたわ。
Boston strands a couple.
果
They
てし
play
な
two
くカ
innings.
ット
It's
しない
1-0.
自慢。自慢ですよ。選球眼がええらしいです。
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a
あんま
season.
り超えたこと
Power
ない。
moves and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to
ああ、見
pitching, guys.
た感じなさ
Good
そうで
stuff,
すな。
Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off.
次の試合が雨やからね。これもだいぶもやってますけど。
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a
ああ、
bruised
こ
shin
の
or
バ
a
ッタ
ground
ー
out to
抑え
the
たら
left
ちょっ
side.
と選択としますわ。
Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
そうなん。
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Yes.
2
やりますか。
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
うわ、
Down the
入っ
line
てん
and
かい。
fair. That's a hit.
早
Throw into
走る
second,
ね。
but he'll be in there with a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
やばくなったら話し合いですね。ワンアウトかけた。
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
足が速いから、まあ抜けりゃ1点でしょうね、これ。80なこと書いてあったから、あっという間でしょうね。
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ball even at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Bogarts has it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, the right fielder.
この後ですね。3番です。これまた要注意バッターですね。かなり危ない球。うわー、怖い。ヒヤッとしますね。なんとか3回クリア。ゼロで行くのがほんましんどいですね。とにかくもうガンガン点取らんと点なんかないみたいなもんだから、お飾りの点数ですから。
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up.
打ち上げた。
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So one gone for him here in the inning, but as you take a look at the standings, you can see they enter play with a 3-game lead in the division race.
ますますやばいですね。
So here now is Jackie Bradley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
打ち上げた。
Adames is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Yo.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0, you get a fastball right down the middle. He sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight.
ああ、ここでマルチネスさんが一発。ドカンと。
3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut. He didn't miss it.
From the stretch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
あれは下手に打たん方がいいな。
From the stretch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
3-1 to Martinez.
これは完全に外れる。
CJ Chatham would be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in for Boston, CJ Chatham. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled off.
うわー、甘いな。
2 men are on with 2 men out.
もうちょい遅めの方がいいですね。
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
よ
2-1, here it is. Liner
っ
towards
しゃ
second.
ー、詰まりながらもライト前へ行く。これは無理っしょ。さすがに無理。
Beautiful throw home to
込み
cut
たい
down
気
the
持ち
run.
わかるけど、
Boston strands a
あ
couple,
れは無理
but
です
they're
わ。
up 1-0.
浅すぎますよね。ません、肩ええから余計に。
All set for the start of the inning, and set to
あれ
go
は
is
止
the
まっと
second
かんと
baseman,
ね。
Brendan Lau.
Number 8.
ああ、でもヒットは打ってるからね。
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
まだそれが低い
Change
です
up, but it misses just a little below the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
ちょっと用意しときましょうか。早め早めで。
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. First delivery to him on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the box, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's 1 on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A little roller toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Now in the box, Christian Vasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he lays off for ball one. Verdugo is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate, Jonathan Araújo. This will get caught chasing bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
リレーでも40分参加しようとめんどくさくなってやめた。あっちゃさっきなんか配信してましたよね。まだやってんのか。
Now the 1-1 pitch.
ね、ボイチャつないでやってるんですか。珍しく昼間やってるからあれと思ったんですけど。ああ、終わってるんですか。じゃあ。今参加型とかやってるんですかね。
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
よっしゃー、ライト前。しかもポロリする、ポロリする、セカンド行く。素晴らしい。
And now time is called. Pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
ああ、参加型ですか。ボイチャつなぐんすか、あれは。ああ、昔はよう見に行ってましたですね。
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Up top, it's 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
うん。それはなんか前ね、作った記憶はあるんですけど。うん。あれアプリでありましたよね。 でもシルルも変わらず
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
全然声と写真のイメージが違
earlier
う。
in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to
完
challenge
全
him.
にもうこのピッチャー
Ready for another shot now. Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
かなさんも PS5 の予約まだかとか言ってましたね。
A ball and a strike.
多分8月ぐらいからやると思うんですけどね。発売はまあ11月と思うんですけど。Xbox がなんか11月出すにとか、同じ月に合わせてくる。
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley. Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2.
今の遅い。早いかもから。
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
めっちゃ遅かったです。ボール球。
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Gotta find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Zanino is there, and that ends the inning.
着々と点は入ってるから、あとは5点、6点と取ったら、まあなんとかいけるでしょう。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's and standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter.
微妙なスタミナですね。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
なんとか5回までは来ましたけど、ようゼロに抑えてますけど、なかなかこの強力打線をゼロにやるのは難しいか。
Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. Get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Grade AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
完全にライトシフトになってましたね。当たりは知れてんすけど、30打線、いやいや、でもね、強力ですよ、このチームが。こんだけ勝っとるからね。チェジマンさんはそうでもないか知らないですけど、チーム全体で見たらかなりレベル高いですよ。
And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
The 1-0 home. Right side hit hard. Moreland is there. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
話し合いですね、これ。1回に1回はできるんで。何回もできない。2回目やると変えなあかん。
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
ちょうど今、首位対決やってますよ。前の試合負けてもうてね、3ゲームに広がってもうたんですよ。なんとしても勝たんとね、もう、やばい状態。シージまだか。シージは夜やりましょうか。いつもの時間から。
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball on the
この前の試合のピッチャーがめちゃくちゃ打ちにくくてね、点が取れず 3-0 で負けてもうたんですよ。で、結局3ゲーム広がってもって、非常にやばい状態です。まあ10時ぐらいから、まあ10時か10時半とか。まあ、審査も残業が長かったから、だいぶ疲れてはると思うんで。
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes.
11時頃まで残業やったみたいですよ。さっき帰ってきはったみたいです。
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Oh, had a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
61号。ようやく出ましたね、61号。長かったこのホームラン。なかなかね、60本打ったんですけど、それから全く打てんくなっとったから、めっちゃ久しぶりですね。ようやく捉えましたね。1点取られて1点取るのが一番いいな。ドアに挟んで。これはもうやばい。 先帰らせてもらうわ、言って。
The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ball 3. Rafael Devers
まあ、取れ
is
る
on
とき
deck.
取っとかんと、ほんまにね、追いついてきよるから。
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
わお、ギリギリ入ってる。
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. Adame scoops it up on the first, so good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the
そ
at-bat.
れにしてもなんかえらいもやってますよね。
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
今の
Bases
ク
are
イ
empty,
ット
1 man out. Skied into
グッ
straightaway
と空
right.
振。
On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out to
お
a
ー、
second.
またヒッ
That's through for a base
当
hit,
たってま
his
す。
second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came.
Trying to
あ
pick things
あ、
up
入っ
where
て
he
きよる。
left off. Alex Verdugo, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Inside, ball 1.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
それにしてもえ
He's
ら
not
い投げ
having
方
his
しま
best
す。
outing in this one, and I think
スタ
that
ミナほぼないん
curveball
です
is
よ。
part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's
こ
happened.
の回は投げろ言
Sneaks
わ
a
れて。
fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch.
うわお、これは厳しい。
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow.
And here in just the 5th inning, this will be
Swing
pitch
a
number
half
100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
And he fouls this one off.
これ、
Keeps fighting him off.
ちょっと遅めに振ってるん
The
で
eighth pitch of the
ね。
at-bat coming up.
いつも早く振ってもで、なんか空振りばっかりだから。
Pulled toward right center field. Meadows
こ
moving
れは
back.
平凡なフライ。
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home
これま
run.
でインコー
5 innings
スの低めでした
complete.
けど、
It's now 4-1 Boston.
この一本でだいぶまた変わってくるでしょう
New
な。
inning set to get underway. And standing in the outfielder, Jose
あ
Martinez.
あ、変えましょう。2番手。
Martinez.
2でいきましょうか。
Your
Matt
attention,
Barnes
please.
takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball.
このバッターもえらいニコニコニコニコ動く人ですね。
And now pitch on the way. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there. It's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. Result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
He's set. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right there. That ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one to the right side. Normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not. And now we've got a couple of guys on.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Fouled off.
なんかの制限があるんですかね。
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw.
これまたセーフとかやばかったし、なんとかアウト入れてくれましたけど。3回目ですよ、なんかポロポロポロポロ。
Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Willie Adames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
今のもなんか真ん中寄りでやばかったですけど。
Outside 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Go on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
なんとかゼロで。
Rays strand just the 1. They trail it 4-1.
さあ、あと7、8、9ですな。
Trevor Richards enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 34,
リチャード。防御率すごいですね。1.00 で。
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Jonathan Arauz.
ストレート、チェンジ、カッターか。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Richards Hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And it's fouled away.
なのでも早い。
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch on the way. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
1-2 now.
ここまで速さはないですけど。
Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr.
ピラーさんにしましょうかね。4点さん。レフトがあれやからね。ここはじゃあ、ピラーさんでしましょうか。
Kevin Pillar will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he lays off there 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he misses again, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Pillar, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Kevin Pillar stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. First pitch coming, here it is.
チェジマンからですね。
The 0-1.
1-1.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
とても遅い。だいぶ遅れてますな。
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Verdugo
な
waits
ん
on
と
it.
か7回クリア。
And that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Xander.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
The 1-0.
Ball. That's inside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here's the pitch.
Inside ball 1.
Well, ball three there. You know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
ど真ん中で。
Popped him up.
あー、打ち負けた。
Diaz has
甘
moved
い
in
け
foul
ど打ち込ん
territory.
できましたね。
One away.
ど真ん中でしたけど。
Now batting. Left fielder.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
手も
1 for
速い。
2 in this one.
早すぎました。
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2 and 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when
いや
you're a
ー、
300
早
hitter,
すぎま
you
した。
don't chase a lot of those
もうちょっと
so-called
遅く
pitcher's
なった
pitches.
ね。
This guy knows the strike zone.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.D. Martinez
Damn.
becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box, C.J. Chatham. Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so
な
far.
のでも早いですからね。
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
1 and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Now the pitch. Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hard hit ball to second.
Wow,
Oh, look at
got
the
it.
sliding stop. Got him.
やります。
Down in order go the Red Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So here's Mike Zunino, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Austin Bryce has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
さあ、もうワークマンさん、準備しときます。なんとかこの回を抑えてくれたらもう、バッチリなんですけど、今の入ってるじゃないですかね。
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that is off the wall. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
微妙な高さでしたが。
Yeah, it looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a two-base error.
横やったんですね。
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he fouls this one off.
きなりツーベースも嫌な雰囲気ですね、これ。うわー、よっしゃ。このワンアウトはでかい。
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip, and he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1 from the belt. The pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Up and in.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Another one sent foul.
全然逆球なってますよ。うわー、高めを要求するのもいいけど怖いですね、高め。うわー、怖っ。なんとか抑えたけど、ヒヤッとします。なんとか2アウト。ああ、こっから3番ですな。メドウズです。
And it's quickly 0-2.
とにかく低め低めで。
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch popped up. Arauz in foul ground, and the inning is over.
8回クリア。
1 left for Tampa. They trail it 4-1.
ああ、9回ですね。
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Rafael Devers.
The designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This one almost in. What's the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Yeah.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time. And look inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Here it comes.
Count is 3-1.
さあ、甘くこうへんか。
To the left side, but it's well foul.
だいぶ早い。
Hit to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
際どい。
The center fielder, number 99.
Standing in, Alex Verdugo.
今のも早い。
For 3 in this one. And An off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is taken for a ball. They walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, the third baseman, Jonathan.
Standing in, Jonathan Arauz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but they lead it 4-1.
さあ、ファイナルラウンドへ。
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Kevin Plawecki is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 25, Kevin Plawecki.
ちょっと残ってたんですね。サードが、あの人がサード。ダビデさんね、81。
Bobby Galbeck is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
外野がレフト、ライト。そこまででもよくはないですね。セカンドね。まあでも残しときたいっていうのもあるってあるからね。このまましましょうかね。
Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brandon Workman.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Wow.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Here's out number one.
The bat, number one. Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. All one fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes strike 2. Hit hard to short. The second for 1.
Double play.
And he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hector Velasquez earns win number 4 on the season. Brandon Woodruff records the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Baskers, and you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Yeah.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
何なんか使ってるからやまあそれは向こうの監督さんへのあれやからね。監督解雇。あちゃー。まあ、首位走ってますからね。これでなんとか3連敗で止まりましたわ。もうやばかったですわ、これ。こっから負けとったからね。で、これでヤンキースがまた負けて、で、レイズの連勝もストップですな。6連勝しとったんですか。すごいないから、ほとんど負けないですからね。たまにちょこっと負けるぐらいやから、ほとんど連勝しとるからね。めったにこう大連敗がないからね。まあ、負けても2連敗ぐらいちゃいますかね。 そんな負けてるの見ないですよね。ああ、3連敗なここあったんですね。ああ、ひどくて3連敗ですか。うん、ひどくて3連敗ですな。うん。これでなんとか2ゲームに戻しましたね。ふぅ。おー、石炭が溜まってきた。焚き火するんすか、それ。さあ、これでなんとか首がつながったんで、次の試合も勝てたら理想ですよね。勝ったら1ゲームになるから、そこまでできりゃまあまあね、一回また休めるから。けんその後また広島と2回戦って、で、また最後のレイズ4連戦ですね。で、また最後の休みを取って、6連戦ですか。最後がオリオールズですね。まあ、ヤンキースももうでも、そうや、ここでヤンキースとね、レイズがやり合うんですよ。3連戦ですか。ここでまたね、うまいことヤンキースが、レイズを倒してくれりゃいいんですけどね。まあ、パワーはあるから倒される率はあるんですけど。まあ逆にレイズがね、これもう休みなしで最後までいかなあかんから、かなりしんどいんですけどね。最後がしかもまたヤンキース3連戦が残ってるっていう。ここがまたね、オリオールズ4連戦があるんですよね。よっしゃ、さあ、一旦やめましょうか。ジャングルに竹がクソみたいに生えて、注意入ってますけど。さあ、ではお疲れ様でした。